be alone. And if I had my way, I'd still be here today. But sadly you can't be, because the angel flew away. I hope you're watching over me. I miss you more than words can speak. Ever since that day, I never walked away. There's nothing I could do. I miss the sunny days in May. So many things to say, but I will see you soon.
Welcome to Local Distortion. On this podcast, I'll be talking to the best up-and-coming independent artists and bands. I am your host, Daniel Kirk. My guests this week are the Ultraviolet.
Hello.
Oh,
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us,
It's been fun, hasn't it?
It's been
well,
quite
We've just done an acoustic session for,
That's good.
for
been
people
beautiful.
who may not know. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Usta. I am Ben, and I am the singer and lyricist. Is that a word?
I'm Emilio. I usually play bass, but I was playing rhythm today.
You're trying, bless him.
Yeah, I was giving it a try.
No, you
Yeah,
did a
try
good
it.
job.
Yeah,
he did well.
And I'm Sam, and I play the guitar. And
Brilliant.
that's it.
Now, can you describe the Ultraviolet in just 3 words? Maybe not genre-specific words.
I mean,
Creative words.
it's really,
You guys
really
go, I
bad.
don't think so. Mediocre power pop.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to say below average rock.
You're really hard on yourselves.
Dad's rock. One of it.
Please,
Go on,
dance
Emilio,
like
you gotta
our
have
music.
one.
I mean, you got to have one somewhere.
On brewing.
Sorry, I can cut out this awkward silence. It's
Bloody
fine.
awesome averageness.
Okay. Bloody awesome. What was it?
Bloody awesome
Bloody
averageness.
awesome averageness. Okay.
Yeah, we'll stick
We'll
with
edit that out, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
We should add in a stipulation. You have to put that on your Facebook page. From
Oh, yeah.
now on.
Okay.
That's fair.
In your,
Let's
in
No
your
one reads
description.
that stuff anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Like-
That's fine.
Okay, so how did the band come together?
Right.
Here we go.
So,
It's how the story starts.
Yeah.
I joined a football rounders team.
Football
And-
rounders.
Yeah, kickball rounders, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the American thing.
Yeah, but they do it in school anyway. So I was doing that, and our drummer Russ was
A PE teacher.
we called him the team leader because he wasn't quite a teacher and wasn't quite one of us. So anyway, yeah, I joined this team and I was one of the best players on there, and yeah, I was doing
Honest. I
And-
like.
that. Yeah, no, I'm very good at my kickball rounders.
It's those lean legs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because my nose can cut through air and gives me dynamic speed.
The
Anyway.
aerodynamic nose.
Yeah.
Like a fin.
And and on the other side of the field there was an ultimate frisbee.
Yes,
Nice.
there was.
Ultimate frisbee.
So I, mean,
Right,
I
Sam,
threw a
carry on.
frisbee. So I was playing the sport and I threw a frisbee, but I threw it a bit too far. And then before you know it, Ben's there. Then he's saying, "Right, mate, is your frisbee?"
It was hanging out my head.
And we started a band, didn't we? Like that.
Yeah, it was like, you hit me with your frisbee, and
That's
I
how.
felt like we should start a band. So I started on the keys while he was on the sax. And
Oh, okay.
before,
What
you
was
know,
this, like a jazz band or what?
well, yeah, that's what we thought. But
Jazz fusion.
yeah, funk.
Yeah.
Then Emilio came in, and he was our screamer.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
plot thickens.
And yeah, he was actually a lead guitarist as well. But then,
This band sounds awesome. What happened?
yeah, he broke his finger, so we went
Oh.
into bass.
Yeah.
Because
and
there's
then-
less strings? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need your ring finger to play bass.
Ah.
And then when we wrote "Stairway to Heaven," we thought, let's just mellow it down and start this?
Spent on what was that band called before Ultraviolet formed?
It was called the Love 'em, Touch and Squeeze 'ems.
Wow.
The first thing I thought of, right? But yeah.
That's amazing.
Scrubs
I think
quote.
that's the best. That's the best story anyone's ever given.
Oh, thank you.
That is
I'll think of
brilliant.
something better.
I mean, I think for Pim Jam, wasn't it something different for Pim Jam? What was the story for
I don't
that?
remember. We'll have to go back. I don't remember. Prison, I think.
We can't hear it anyway, so it's fine.
We hear.
Yeah.
You can decipher that interview.
Prison.
So we will clarify for people who don't know, we did meet at Pim Jam Festival.
We did meet at Pim
last
Jam.
year. Last July. That was a long
Wow,
time ago.
Mate,
That's
it's
ages.
really
Time goes way too fast.
Yeah.
Written a new set by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had another song out.
But yeah, that's a lot for us. Yeah.
So now we're going to go back to the beginning. What's the first album you guys ever brought with your own money?
I think mine was The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. That was, I think
That
that was.
comes
Proper
up a
emo
lot.
vibes.
I know, yeah. Because what was that? 2006,
No, I
2005,
couldn't, mate.
something
I
like
couldn't
that.
tell you.
2008 maybe.
Was it really that late?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
2007 maybe. It was one of those.
I was definitely in primary school, I think, or just starting, high school. Maybe.
Well, I've got a confession. So I've never actually bought an album.
One of those.
Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Because
Do you steal things?
yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I just
He
I mean,
rents-
do you get them on iTunes? Is that
No, he's one of them.
Yeah.
He's one of them people that has to borrow something and never give it back.
Yeah.
You're one of
But
those people. That's
that
even
being
worse.
said, I do buy people we play with like EPs and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So,
You've been redeemed.
but yeah, so
to actually, yeah.
I had a follow up for this, and but I guess I was given an album when I went to see my favourite band a couple of months ago. It was
Mayday.
Mayday Parade, yeah.
Nice.
Probably about as good as it gets for me. So,
So I had
we can
quite a
edit
few
that out,
albums.
right?
I had quite a few albums,
through.
but the first
Robbie
one
Williams,
I ever, no, the first one I ever bought was Dirty Work by All Time Low,
Fucking hell.
which is still a
How many
banging album
Robbie
to this day.
Williams albums you got?
All of them, apart from Response.
Right, we joke a lot,
All
but
of
that
them
is
apart
dead
from Ruben.
serious.
That's actually true as well.
I mean, maybe not the recent ones, but most of the others,
no,
they
there's
are
some
classics.
bangers
Oh,
on
I like his like Sinatra kind of styled ones.
That swings both ways.
Yeah,
You know, it's way too much like that.
Robbie.
Oh yes, there's a song on that album with Helen Bonham Carter on it.
Who's that?
Bellatrix Stranger of Harry Potter.
Good for him.
We're all learning things.
Yeah,
Robbie fact of the day.
Yeah. Keep them
Number
coming.
one.
we get memos every day.
So how did you come up with the Ultraviolet name?
That is actually really a really good question.
That was actually me and Will. Will was our old drummer, but he wasn't in the band when we first formed it. So I was trying to think of a name for this
Yeah.
band, which at the time just had me and Sam in. And then we was in the Axe and Cleaver, rest in peace, the old pub we used to go to, and it had an ultraviolet light. And we was going around all these posters just going, oh, why don't we call ourselves blah, 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 blah. And we saw the ultraviolet, and we was like, that could
true?
work. Yeah, it's legit true.
Well, look at me. I never
Yeah.
knew that.
But then, about
that's
two,
actually quite
3
cool,
years
man.
later,
Yeah.
or whenever we properly started, Will actually joined the band, which is weird.
See, that now makes sense because that sounds actually cool now, as opposed to saying, yeah, it was alright, and then, that now's got a story behind it. There's actually a story behind
Sam's
that. now.
learnt something
I
now.
actually have, yeah, about my own band. I never knew that.
No, it's a good name and it suits you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
You told me it's because of the McFly song.
Oh no, that's also part of it. Yeah, there's a fight song called Ultraviolet, but the main reason was that.
Well, I'm kind of pleased now. There's a story behind it. Like, I never actually knew that.
So what bands and artists inspire your sound? Or as people, maybe, that you sort of bring to the band?
Go first.
Well, when I kind of go onto stage as such, I like to put it as kind of like an alter ego. So like the me on there is totally different to what I do, and I've kind of based it on certain people's, things they do and stuff like that. So I guess
You move around a lot.
yeah.
basically. You
So
don't stand still.
if I had to pick 3 people that I kind of like copy bits off, I guess, to make my
Or inspire.
inspire.
Yeah.
Inspire. Yeah. It'd have to be Adam Lazara of Taking Back Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots, and Derek Sanders of Mayday Parade. So I think
Nice.
I don't actually know if that was anything to do with the question you asked. I totally forgot it. Inspire, was it? Yeah.
Do you do the mic throwy
I
stuff?
used to do it quite a lot, but then there was a couple of gigs where it flung off.
Yeah.
And then you kind of look like a bit of a mug when you're trying to find the mic while still singing, while trying to find the hole and
It's
stuff.
like all them videos of people trying to do the guitar spins, isn't it?
Well, that being
It just
said,
comes flying off.
that being said, when I get my own mic, I'm actually gonna
In
like
10 years' time, probably knowing you.
yeah, I'm gonna like tape up a bit, but then I'm gonna at every gig pull the XLR and tape it up. So then like because it's my own mic, I don't have to worry about like.
So, like pop punk bands from the noughties.
Before you do that, I did see Taking Back Sunday once upon a time, and obviously he's doing all the mic.
Oh,
It's
it's
back the
amazing.
bassist,
It's amazing,
there's a-
isn't it?
Yeah, I was at that gig.
Apparently he's done it like
Oh.
20 times.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I think I was
apparently-
there the first time because he
Really?
was like, "This has never happened before,"
Oh, really?
and he like knocked him clean out.
I remember
Like, he,
watching
like,
an interview on it. and it was-
Seriously?
He
Yeah.
fell on the floor like just.
I was watching a
Flat.
video.
Don't get any ideas.
And he's on a massive, he's like on a massive stage and he's flinging it.
Yeah,
and
it's a
he's
massive
basically
stage
hitting
as
the
well.
bottom and it's
Yeah, that was at Give It a Name Festival 2007.
really.
Wow.
Well, basically,
Yeah.
the only thing
That's
I've done
how
is
old
kind
I am.
of it just goes like that. It's nothing like what he does.
Yeah.
I'm
I
seeing
saw-
them in May as well. I'm seeing them
Yeah.
play a slam dunk.
I'm still
I
thinking
saw him
of
at
it.
Slam Dunk a few years ago. It was
Yeah.
just mind blowing.
Really?
It's
They're
so
great.
so good.
I was
think I've seen him
expecting
like
it to
2
be a
or
bit
3
dodgy.
times.
Yeah.
I've
It
seen
was
some
great.
dodgy videos, but I think as a live band, I'd love to see him. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, come to stand up with us.
So
Think of it.
there was one time me and Curly was going to Russ's house, and on the way we was like, "Take Back Sunday" playing in Nottingham. Should we sack Russ off and just go see Take Back Sunday? I really wish we had as well.
I really wish you'd have. Sorry, Russ.
Sorry, Russ. We love you.
Sorry, not
Russ is
sorry.
our drummer. He's not here.
Well,
by
we was
the way.
originally going there to see if he wanted to go, but then we just got bored.
Band
I'll
life.
keep that in. Yeah.
We're very nice to our band members.
I hate you guys.
So let's talk about your brand new single. Oh, shut up! You're ruining it.
Stop.
Leave it in, man. It's okay.
That will happen again. Don't worry.
The professionalism in this
He
place.
likes
Oh my
to buy
god.
in. They don't do this at the BBC. Come on,
Yeah. The BBC wouldn't be doing this with us.
you'd be sacked. That's enough on the BBC.
Yeah.
'cause we could go on all night. This is kind of why I do this, because
Yeah.
there needs to be an alternative
Yeah.
to that
Definitely,
crap.
man. Definitely.
So let's talk about your brand new single, "Show Me the Light to Guide Me Home."
Wow.
Why?
We got it in one.
You cut it in one.
We got it in
Yeah.
one.
We've actually had that.
It's a long name.
We had that on the
So-
the thing we did recently, where there's try to say that to.
A camera. This is the Ultraviolet. Show Me the Light to Guide Me Home off the new EP Ode to the East Coast.
It's about mouthful.
It's a bit of a
that
mouthful,
took about
yeah.
7 takes.
Yeah, honestly, probably more.
If you're nervous, like that is hard to say.
Oh no, yeah,
It's brilliant.
I'll be
I
saying
am
that.
quite surprised I nailed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well done.
Should we go
Yeah,
again?
well done, man.
Right, no.
Round of
Yeah,
applause.
like. So, how
Well,
did,
right. So obviously we're a full band, but I've still got that in my pocket, haven't I? Yeah, so we're a full band, but Sam had to do a thing for your uni, didn't
Look
you?
at it.
Oh no, that's
bulge.
not the rattle.
I mean, I guess really the song itself.
You're really enjoying this interview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is-
Oh no, it's because we kind of had to write. Well, we wanted to do something acoustic eventually, and then we had to record something for his.
Yeah, basically,
Uni.
like I had to record an EP kind of thing for one of my modules at university, and we kind of thought, you know what, let's do an EP.
Two birds.
Let's
one
get
stone.
something out of
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean, let's record an EP and get something out of it. So we thought, you know what, let's record an EP. It's all acoustic for my uni work. Then
And
it came about.
For
like,
recording, innit?
that
Through
song
recording.
actually, Sam was playing random, guitar bits, and we wrote it really
in
quick.
about 10 minutes.
Because
didn't we?
literally,
10 minutes?
honestly, like
Wow.
not lyrically, obviously, but
Okay.
because the chorus is literally "I've been dreaming," and that's it. Like, and I was there, like, I kind of like this whole laziness we've gone with it because it's kind of, it's still nice. Like,
I think it works. I
I
think
feel like
I
it's like
wouldn't say it's lazy.
a lullaby. I feel like that's what the
Yeah.
and lyrically, I had to write something while I was in the studio, and
I guess we've got, like,
Sometimes that works though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're all just in that
I
creative
think as well, yeah,
space
because it's
and-
quite a creative environment.
Yeah.
It really helps you like write something really cool. I think that's a big help for that kind of stuff.
So was the whole EP done in that sort of
Oh.
style? Or
okay,
was some of
hang
that
on,
prepared?
I've got another
Oh, here we go.
confession. So I had to pick something to write about quickly.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's it about?
So I wrote it for my girlfriend.
Oh,
I know. That's the first time that's come out as well.
The
She moans.
Exclusive.
She moans that I don't say it, so I'm like, oh,
You've said it now.
yeah.
Fuck you, Meg.
Sorry.
Don't keep that in. It'll
So
be
is
brilliant.
So,
So is that the single
Cut that
we're
out.
talking about?
that's just a single, yeah.
Yeah.
Only the
So-
singles about her.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Literally no other songs about her at all,
Thank God. Fuck you, Meg.
except for the one about the bitch in the tree. That's
The bitch in the tree.
oh, you know the Wanderer.
Oh.
I'm joking.
No, but yeah, the EP, I mean, what else is on there? We've got Three
The
Cheers.
Wanderer.
Should we do,
No,
should we
Three
do
Cheers.
like a track commentary?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
a good idea, wouldn't it?
Track
So-
one.
What's it?
Track one.
Right. Oh,
Caroline.
what's the order? Caroline. Carolyn.
No one ever remembers the order. It's brilliant.
Right. Actually, to be fair, this song has quite a nice meaning. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was quite saddening.
Well, no,
I thought it was
no.
originally about Sam's mum.
No.
Then he just changed the name.
Hello, Karen. I hope you're listening.
Mum, stop it.
No, but right, it's a sad meaning, but we wrote it in good intentions, kind of thing. A lot of people we know, including like me, myself, well, not me, myself, my parents, like it's to kind of do with miscarrying. It's kind of saying we need to be there for each other and like get through it, sort of thing. Because I know my parents themselves had to deal with that sort of thing, so I
Okay.
kind of wrote it for them and anyone else who's.
Oh, that's really cool.
I read
Like-
something. It's like most people who have like more than 4 children. It's like
Yeah, it's
they have at
really,
least one,
it's really
yeah.
common, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's not something a lot of people talk about or
Yeah,
discuss,
like-
but you know, it happens.
when I wrote it, my girlfriend at the time was in uni, and I've mentioned it twice now.
Oh, come at the time.
No.
Which girlfriend's this? Which
Right.
one's-
Oh.
No, basically, she was at uni, and I was kind of thinking I don't really want to be around all the flatmates and stuff. So while she was in
Or
like
her.
the common room or something, yeah, or her. I hope she didn't listen to this. But anyway, so I went into her bedroom and I just picked up a guitar. Right, a guitar, right.
The iPad.
That was after. No, right. But it sounds stupid. But I played one chord, right, and it. I don't. Right, I'm not good at like guitar to. Will you stop laughing?
And
So
that
you went
song
into a room
is
and
one
was just
chord.
strumming away.
Yeah,
One chord
I
song.
played on the G string. Right. No, so I sat there and
What was the chord?
I don't know what it is, but it's like a C. But it's the first one we played. But it's like a D, but in a C shape sort of thing.
Of Caroline,
Yeah.
it's an A.
Yeah, well, A. But I don't know chords, but they're all in that same kind of. They're all in the same.
The one the A I
hand
was playing
position, ain't
today.
I don't know, but
With the two
Doesn't matter.
fingers.
it's that, and it's that, right? I know they're case,
Okay.
but yes, it's basically the same, hand style, I guess, all the way through. And I was trying to write a song, doing it all in that style, and I did, and I wrote.
This is like the longest story
I shit
ever.
you not, I probably wrote that in about an hour as well. I'm not even.
What did you do with the rest of the
Well,
time?
cut that out. That's when the iPad came out.
Started strumming away.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. That's
Sure.
that. Yeah.
That's-
So song 1, Caroline. There you go.
Song 2.
Song 2 is Bubbler. Song 3, let's go.
Song 2 Bubbler. Song 3.
Song 2, what's that one again? 22.
23.
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
23.
really like 23. That
Oh.
one really sticks out.
That
Fair.
was, see, at first we were doing Shortman, that one. That was really.
Yeah, well, it's because
I still call it Tip 2.
yeah, tip two.
I can't imagine it as
Right.
any other way.
So when me and Sam first started writing, we was technically the Ultraviolet, but it was just literally
Just-
like a college band. Like we don't class that as.
Us, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we released a really really bad EP, and then there's a song on it called Tonight I Promise, and it's like it was a really sad song, but it's like
I think it's still a good song.
yeah, we kind of like it still. Like every now and then at acoustic gigs we play it and stuff like that. But then I thought I'm gonna do a part 2 of it.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
really.
nice.
But I couldn't call it part 2 or anything like that because it's already been done. Can't call it song 2 and all
yeah.
that stuff.
So 23.
So yeah, so 23. You think, I know you're thinking, what's that even about? We
Our
don't
age?
know.
Our age?
No. But
Yeah.
have you ever seen the film 23?
There's a film called 23.
Yeah, it's
Is
with
that
Jim
one
Carrey
that-
in it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
have seen
I've
that,
heard
yeah.
of it. Yeah,
It's
I haven't
basically
seen
like
it.
it's all bullshit and stuff. But
Isn't it really weird and freaky?
yeah, it's basically everything that happened like 9/11 and stuff like this.
It all links back to the
adds
number.
up to the number 23,
Yeah.
and he goes a bit obsessed over it and stuff. Like that. And I thought, I want a different name for it, and I think it's literally nothing to do with the song, but I just liked it, and
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a bit of change,
Yeah.
bit of change, isn't it? Like not having, This song is.
The song
called
itself's
From It.
depressing as hell. So
I
like
kinda
all
like
of
it,
them.
though. I kinda
Yeah.
like it though.
Yeah.
All of our songs are depressing as hell.
Yeah. We're very emo. We like to try and make it a bit
Well,
happier.
they aren't until you start writing lyrics.
One of you guys could take over for this next bit.
I had no part in writing any of this album.
Well, it's Tonight I Promise Part 2. What's Tonight I Promise about?
Not a clue. I wasn't even in the band then.
He knows. He loves the song.
But I think it
I
started
like the
out.
song. I don't know what the meaning is. I can't understand you.
Again, going with a depressing thing. I don't want to be too depressing
Sticking
now.
with
Like,
that theme.
I don't want to be like,
Just put it out there. All our songs are about depression.
Right.
There you go.
yeah,
Now just don't mention it.
yeah. It's basically, it's about, well, part 1 was someone getting cancer and
Oh my
dying.
God.
And this part is about wishing that you could be the person to, like, change that, I guess, and either swap if you could.
I think so. Didn't that start out originally as like a full band song? Didn't it?
Yeah, and we kind of thought, we like this acoustic.
It's nice to see how it changed from like a full band song to like a acoustic song. Really. Yeah.
Yeah,
Strip
so
back
the
and then
whole
keep it stripped
the
back.
whole EP is just really stripped back and
Yeah.
very different to
We like to
the
kind of,
previous
like,
sounds.
Make, because we was originally going to be all acoustic, and we added obviously in track 4 as drums and stuff, and we was like, okay,
Yeah.
we can't really get away with calling it acoustic now, so we just,
Could have called it almost acoustic.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
acoustic EP.
Yeah,
but it's
I mean
kind
there's
of
some
mellow.
electric guitar on there as well.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a little bit of
Yeah,
But-
spangy stuff.
yeah.
I mean, nothing that really hits you in the face too much, except for the ending.
Yeah, like
No, like there's definitely nothing
Yeah.
as heavy and upbeat as the previous
Yeah.
EP,
Mm.
but I think within a set you could really mix that well
Yeah.
with the previous EP and
I mean, it's not something we're going to do full time always from here. I think it's more like a, well, not a filler as such, but like a
Bit of
sort of-
change,
yeah,
innit?
bit of
Bit something a
change
bit
to try and like
different. Yeah.
show off a different side of us.
I hope
really,
at
isn't
some
it?
point we can actually like play them a bit more, and because we do it when we do acoustic gigs, but
yeah,
I'd like to get to a certain level where people would want to listen to that as well, like when it comes to shows.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Can you remember when we was actually recording it and we was like, oh, we'll have this out for the summer?
yeah.
What happened to that?
Because I think we recorded it. We started recording it last year in January time, and it's been like a year since. Yeah,
We've
wow.
had it just rotting away as well. Because we was doing a video for one of them, and it was basically nearly done, and it's now can't be finished. So it's like it's a bit
because
gutting.
the last
It's good for her though. She,
Oh, yeah, it's
it was
great.
it was going to be animated and she got a job at Lego.
Oh wow.
So like,
Not
you can't
a job.
complain.
just at Lego, like it's.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
it
can
was-
she
it
do
was
the
in animation.
video in Lego now?
that'd be
That'd
sick.
be
wouldn't it?
great.
Kind of like the
Stop
White
motion.
Stripes one.
Oh yeah. What song is it?
It doesn't
Heaven for the
matter what
Girl.
song.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good song. Yeah, like that song because wasn't that song going to be our single originally?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
to be fair, we'll probably release
that
the
one,
black and white version.
I think we should do.
Yeah,
Is that
Can't
the last song on the EP?
Yeah,
What's it called now?
Three
Three
Cheers.
Cheers for Moving On.
yeah.
Is it called just 3 Cheers or 3 Cheers for Moving On?
features movie.
Well,
Okay.
as we're
I'm still on the
talking
working
about that
titles.
should we play that on the podcast?
Go for it.
Play now, boom.
This next song's called 3 Cheers for Moving On. So it's first exclusive airtime play.
On Local Distortion.
Free cheers to moving on, 'cause some things will never change. I've been hoping for some answers, but the spiders crawling in my brain. We plucked away this guitar and hum along the melody, holding on to nothing and defying laws of gravity. Sleep well, my friend. better. Pull me down and pick me up and roll me like you used to do. Bury me in yonder land and lay me right next to you.
Nice. I'm gonna
Radio.
Radio.
Local distortion. So, what are your future plans for 2018?
Wembley.
Ambitious.
I don't know, really.
Tour, innit? Tour.
Yeah, well,
Get this single out that Sam's been mixing for about 10 years.
Hey, to actually, there's 3 of them yet, so it could be 3
I know
years
we've got 2 more yet. Which is
I'm going to the studio in March, ain't we? So,
Yeah.
well, we have a lot. Like,
Record some more, gig some more.
well, when it
Some more
comes to
videos.
releasing singles, we've kind of done one a year, and we're a bit annoyed at doing one a year because we need to get more out than
It
that.
needs to be more than that, really, doesn't it?
So, like, obviously, we've got the 3 that Sam's been recording, and we're off to go record a new one. We're hoping to get at least 3 singles out, like, this year.
Nice.
Which is a
It's
massive
going to be a lot of
isn't
work,
it?
but...
Yeah.
Right, the singles are done ready for release. It's November.
We're also trying to write an album rather than an EP.
Yeah.
I think we might as well.
I think it'd be cool to do some singles and you know and then do an album.
Yeah, because
after
even
that.
if it doesn't go anywhere, it's nice to look back and think, oh, I've got an album. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I do it for ourselves more than anything, just to kind of say, right, we've got an album. Like, it'd be sick to have an album.
I just noticed them spotlights are made out of wood. That's really cool.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah.
cheers for pointing that out.
So yeah, I
Do
guess
you want to
really,
know what they're hanging on as well? They're like toilet brackets or
the
something.
hopes and
Oh, that's
dreams.
brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all recycled. The
That's
studio.
great. That's really great.
I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess really our plans this year is to try and gig and release stuff as much as we can. Like, just try and get as much out there as we can, really.
We've done a pretty good job so far.
Yeah.
Especially this year's
Yeah.
been the EP, hasn't it, as well? So
On the
We've done a lot of
promotional
acoustic
side of
shows.
things, you guys have just been popping up everywhere.
oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting in
well,
your face
should we
on your
try
timeline.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've been clogging up my Facebook. So you must be doing something right.
blocked.
Unfollow.
We just want to get on support shows with bigger bands because
Yeah. But it's so hard, isn't it? Because they're
yeah,
those types of bands, they're on labels, and those
That's the
labels
thing,
have
yeah.
smaller bands that
Yeah.
they will just always put on with those bands, so you just won't get looking.
Yeah.
It's just like I think that these days everyone thinks it's good to headline shows, but that's good. But I think it's great as well to
A lot of
support.
the time, it's not.
It's all about
yeah,
who you,
People go home.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah, man.
People
like,
want to
I-
be in bed by 11.
Like I think these days, like a great slot to get on a gig is the main support. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Main support or sometimes second on.
Yeah, sometimes.
it's
Yeah,
four
I'd say
or something,
second one,
because it's not early, then the night's young. Everyone's there to
I
see
did one.
fans
I
and
did
stuff.
one on Saturday, a gig, and the first band actually had the biggest
Did
crowd.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So-
sometimes you can play to literally no one, and you're kind of thinking, is it worth doing this? But then you play a show like
But that one person in the crowd.
That's it. Yeah.
exact-
You don't
I
know
always
who that
try
person
and-
could be.
like if say if there's 3 people, I'm not good. Like I usually put in the same amount of energy because
Yeah,
I try and get their attention. Like,
yeah. You
because-
always should, because they'll go home, tell all their friends.
Yeah, and you never know who
And
they
then-
are as well.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
could be.
Well, that definitely, man. Like, that's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the way it should be.
how it
Like,
should- yeah.
you know, you could be in a room with hundreds of people, but
Yeah.
you know, if that one person's listening, and you know, they can tell all their friends, they can,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
you know, that's when stuff happens. So I
Uh,
would never like dismiss small crowds.
The,
or
the worst
anything
mistake
like
I
that.
think I've done in the sense of gigs is when we did
pissed.
that introducing gig.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
The worst one you've ever done was the duct tape incident.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't bring that up.
Yeah, that was
Hunter
awful.
and the Bear at Blackfriars in Boston.
Well, it was in
My
a
nan
theatre.
still thinks you're on drugs.
What happened?
Right,
Oh.
so we're playing in a theatre, so
Story
everyone's
time.
sat down and
Yeah.
we're very energetic and we want to get people in. But
It was so awkward.
no one wants to, like, and I was thinking, right, I'm going to do something really weird. And I thought, what's the weirdest thing I could do? And there's some duct tape on the side, and I thought, all right.
From our point
So I
of view,
got that.
Ben disappears for like a few
Yeah.
minutes and then comes back on stage. I'm obviously not looking at him because I'm concentrating on what I'm playing at the crowd. I turn around and he's just absolutely. What's the Jim Carrey film where he's got the sellotape? Is
Oh,
it,
Liar,
is
Liar.
it
Yeah.
Liar, Liar.
Yeah.
It's like that, but with black duct tape.
Right, so duct tape, I thought I'm going to tie this around my head.
Yeah.
Right, but what you
Mid-song.
don't really realise is the more you go round, no matter how much you don't
Oh,
pull,
shit.
it
It's
gets
sticking.
tighter.
Yeah.
Right, and it was like squeezing my head. Right,
Oh.
and I thought, I've got to
Rip
carry
your
on
hair
singing
out.
here,
I've made
and
a
I can't
mistake.
actually get the rest of the roll off my head.
Yeah.
So I'm there singing while there's a big roll of duct tape that's flying from my neck. And people say, his nan literally thought I was on drugs. But going back to it, I think
I
with
mean,
the-
that's memorable though. People
yeah.
are gonna remember that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I think when he introduced
All those
the
old
one,
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
it was our
Better or worse.
first gig in months. Like when
Last
we did
year,
this
wasn't it?
yeah,
Last-
BBC one.
Mm.
And I was a bit nervous. I just got
Oh,
into
fair
the
enough.
van and everyone was like, "Oh, we've had some beers, catch up." And I was like,
Oh,
"All right
me
then."
now.
So there
There's still
was,
not
I
It
don't
was a
know.
great night. It was a great.
There was
gig.
only
It
something
was-
like a 6-pack or something, but from Boston to Lincoln, it's like a 40-minute drive or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
you and
And
me
I
had
was
been-
necking all these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
you and me was getting on that, and
Yeah.
I'd been drinking at home as well. And
So-
then we,
Like, it wasn't a lot, but in a short space of time, I was there and I didn't realise it could be absolutely packed. Right, and I was there. And I was
it was in the platform, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Above the
didn't know what
engine
to
shed.
do. I
It
was-
was rammed when we got
Yeah.
on to play. It was like they gave us dressing rooms,
Wow.
and they
I was
they
busy
gave
there
us
as well, wasn't
what's
there?
it? I don't know what it is. Is it like a rider? Is it called
Yeah,
a rider?
Ryder, yeah.
They just had a fridge full of
Beers for us,
Budweiser.
didn't they?
Me and Ben was like, "Well, we've been drinking already.
and I was
we may as well have a
absolutely
few more."
Last time that happened,
But the
isn't it?
thing is, though,
Yeah.
Beer, isn't it?
my voice kind of closed up though because of all the alcohol. And I was like, and they recorded it.
Oh no.
So,
It's
but
available on YouTube for anybody to see.
it's one of them things though
don't
where
watch
they
it, please.
turn the vocals
No,
up
watch it,
really
it's hilarious.
loud.
Oh no.
Like, so it's like you kind of get and it's oh yeah, we got, and it's all out of tune and it's
It
absolutely.
was a
awful.
sick gig, wasn't it? But it was all
Oh, it
pissed.
could have been so amazing if I.
It's just funny
States
that it was
over.
just me and Ben. You and Russ just looking at each other like, for fuck's
God's
sake.
sake.
What was interesting though is I sometimes like to grab the bass drum mics and like scream into that. And apparently, if you listen to like one of the songs, you can just hear a scream. The bass drum cuts out, it goes.
Yeah, last time Ben drank at a gig, and that was it. No more
Yeah.
drinking. At
Actually,
gigs.
ritual wise, I do always have a shot of tequila for a gig now
Nice.
because it gets me buzzed.
Yeah.
But you know, no more getting smashed.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, save that till after.
But then again, saying
Lesson
that,
learned.
I was pissed when at the Axe that time we played
Yeah,
Oh,
he
I
was.
don't remember that.
on my birthday.
Yeah, but it was your
Oh.
birthday. You can get away with that.
No, that's true.
Was that with Kill the Ideal and Vidges?
No, that was with a band.
Was it?
A band.
So it's definitely a band.
Was it Night Fuel? Is that how we met Russ?
No,
Legit.
it was with Russ. Shit, when
I
was
don't
it?
remember this.
Same,
It's always nice to
I
talk
was
about
probably-
this while we're in a podcast.
I think I was hammered as well.
probably.
It's fine.
As you can tell, we're quite a pro band.
Is it that time that Emilio broke the LED lights?
Oh,
Was
no.
it that time?
No.
No, that
But-
was with Mason, wasn't it?
No, but you arsehole.
Hey, look, if they put small fluorescent tube lights in front of the drum kit,
Yeah, that's not.
that's not my fault.
When you're getting into it, it's just it's
Yeah.
glass all over.
We have asked you this question before, or I have asked you this question before, but we're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Okay. What,
We're going to be in
didn't
an
happen?
environment where you can hear it now.
Yeah.
What?
It was kind of a
Who?
loud environment, so you can think of an entirely new one.
Okay.
So, would you like to start a rumor about the Ultraviolet?
Oh yeah.
Ah. Not the syphilis one, because...
That's true, isn't it? I mean,
right, you guys go, because I'm going to think of one.
Oh, my heart I've ever heard. That laugh. That's amazing.
there's some peak
Out of
distortion there.
Distortion.
distortion.
Oh. Apparently, one time at band camp. I don't know. Ben,
Then
go.
got
Okay,
your
right.
iPad out.
My one is about me personally. Right,
I mean, it doesn't have to be true, you know that,
I know.
yeah? Okay.
so basically, one of my legs is
It's made out of wood.
is 3 inches shorter than the other.
The third one.
So when I get excited, I kind of just run around in a circle.
A more serious question.
Right.
Oh.
Serious. You've killed him.
It's broken.
Yeah.
Restart.
We start the whole
Have you
interview.
tried turning it off and on again? Oh, if only our banter on stage was as good as it.
It's so shit on stage.
About half hour of talking and a song.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for aspiring musicians? Why is that funny?
You just have to become a stand-up act, isn't it?
Just say that again.
You finished in there? Alright. Do you have any advice for aspiring musicians?
Be better than us.
Other than
We
fuck
can't
the
edit out the
BBC.
laughing.
Fuck's sake.
I guess riff off as much as you can.
Copy, steal.
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
be another band. And,
Yeah. Be another band, but just change your name.
no, but I actually think, well, with us anyway, don't write what other people are gonna like. I kind of like it.
Just right for yourself.
If I would listen to it and go,
Yeah.
oh, I like that, then I kind of like to do that. Obviously.
Being true to yourself.
Yeah,
As
like,
lame as that
And
sounds.
I think that's when
it's-
that's when you write the best music, though. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
right. Your
we
music
get
for you,
people
not
that
other
like
people.
it, so that's obviously
Yeah, exactly,
something.
and
Like,
that's a
even if
bonus.
it's just, you
And
know,
I think people will like it more
Yeah.
if you do that.
even in this whole world, it was something like 1,000 people that genuinely liked us, and it's still people that like what we do. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, you don't write music to please people.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
You've got to do it for yourself, definitely.
I mean, I'd like to think I could write any of the kind of generic pop stuff that's in charts.
Well,
now,
it's
sort of
it's
thing,
easy
mate.
though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's-
Like, there's no challenge, is there? Distortion.
Yeah, like it's just,
Chun.
so you know, we could
forget the
kind
delay.
of do that, or we can do something we like doing and enjoy doing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So do something you like.
yeah, definitely.
And it's as well, like, you know, a lot of it's perseverance. Just keep powering through.
Yeah.
And then you look back in 6 months and be like, oh well, we've
Mm.
actually done some stuff.
Because like, you know, I think for every 10 bad gigs, there's like one amazing gig, and that's what is worth it.
Also, gigging.
Don't
It's
you mean,
like-
don't you mean there's 10 good gigs of one bad gig?
Oh no, no.
Like,
I wish.
you kind of
But it's like, you know,
think-
it's just perseverance. I think, just like
get a set list straight away and gig it straight away, because
yeah,
I think when you practice, you obviously you learn the songs right, but a gig you learn so much more. Like one gig is like
A gig you
5
learn
or
how to
10
play with,
practices.
with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
So-
gig all the time.
What the fuck here?
What is he
A
I mean,
gig
to
you
be
learn
fair-
how to play with each other.
Something that I regret doing every single gig, and I don't know why I do it. I either lick or
What?
touch Emilio's face. And
Yeah.
he sweats a lot.
Oh.
And it's always like the second to last song, and it's like, I taste of salt.
It's like a salty drink.
That is the rumour we're starting. That's not true.
Is that the salt of the tequila, or is that the salt
I
from
was going to say, is
Emilio's
that
body?
a tequila
advice?
shot off my
Like-
face.
Yeah, so yeah, our
Always
advice
lick
is to lick a bass player every
Yeah.
gig.
No, but seriously.
Stop with the beers!
On a serious note, though, when you're speaking about perseverance, like you go out and you play to no one, but I think the moment where I realised it was worth it was when we did our hometown show and
Yeah,
absolutely
man.
sold it out, oversold it.
Well, yeah,
that was like the moment where
apparently-
you realised
That's the main thing
it's
as well.
worth
Like,
it.
don't forget where you're from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
'Cause-
bands do that. They want to make this image, and
Yeah.
they don't want that sort of local
Well, that's
Yeah.
like,
scene,
but
do they? They
that's where
don't
it
want to be a
starts.
part of it.
That's where
They,
it starts, though, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
but you need to come back and make sure your fans know that this is where you're from, and
Mhm.
you represent
Yeah.
Mm.
where you're from.
I think the best part was, though, is because they said to us it's a 90 cap venue, and we was like, okay, that's fair enough. And we was trying to push these tickets, and everyone was like, yeah, I might do. And it's like, oh, no one's going to come. And I think up until the day, there was something like 30 gone. And I
Yeah.
was like, this could be embarrassing. But then we didn't really realise that we was actually given 120 by accident. And we
Ah.
sold something like 110. So we
Wow.
oversold what we was meant to.
Yeah.
And it is...
Were you turning people away?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing is, what was cool is people was coming, and we was the last band on, and obviously you kind of think people are gonna walk
Yeah.
out. No one left, and we was like,
Wow.
Okay, this
Well,
is
it got
good.
busier towards as the night went on.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is like a first
So
for
that's
us.
awesome.
doing a set and stuff. People was enjoying it, and then we ended on the last two singles we've done, like before this acoustic one. And then we just looked and people were singing it along, and moving to it, and it's like, fuck,
Yeah.
people actually.
It's like our tour.
That's what it's all
Listen.
about, though, isn't it? Like moments like that, then it just all the shit just goes
Yeah,
away.
definitely, man.
All
It's
the
like-
bad things.
But it's like our entire tour, for that show was it was a good tour. It was a laugh, it was fun, but the crowd was just awful. The crowd we had there's no one. Well, there's people there, but
It's because they don't know it. Though,
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
We was
Never
there,
heard it before.
in London, everywhere, just going around the country playing to like people who don't know who we are.
Yeah.
Then to come back home
Bugger it, we'll play.
and sell
gig
out
at
an entire
Blackfriars.
show, as for us basically. It was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is so worth it. Do you know what I mean? This is
To be
like
fair,
really worth it.
one of like the most
That's so
one of the most times I've
worth it.
actually been
Worth that.
proud is
Proud?
recently.
Huh?
Recently, because we played a couple of shows and stuff, and someone actually did a cover of
Oh yeah.
Show Me I Like to Go Home,
yeah.
and we found it was like, this is really weird. Someone's
Yeah.
like, and it's
Oh,
like,
it's
oh,
cool, though, isn't it?
it just
It's
said
really
something
nice.
like, a bit of a song from a favourite song or something like that, and it's like, wow,
Yeah.
someone likes us
Like,
that much
someone's
to do that, and it's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, that's a
Awesome,
pretty
though.
big honour, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
When someone
definitely.
does that.
especially if someone else
like,
likes anyway.
yeah.
Like everyone does covers of Green Day and stuff, but
Yeah.
one person did one of
That
ours.
sets
It's
on
like
fire.
fucking hell. Like,
And you knew somebody, but to see someone cover our own song it's a bit like it's weird at first, but it's so
Yeah.
nice to see as well. Like it's amazing.
People should cover our stuff more because it sounds better.
Yeah.
Just release an album of covers by other people.
They're playing
Put
our
a challenge
songs.
out there. Who can do the best cover?
yeah,
Of you
we're
guys.
sending
Yeah,
tabs
saying
over.
that could be quite a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send your tabs.
Send them into Local Distortion. We'll put them on our YouTube channel.
Distortion.
Distortion.
Local distortion.
All right, last question. Guilty pleasures. This is songs or artists that you secretly love or are kind of ashamed to admit that you like.
I'm not ashamed of mine.
Well, you're never ashamed, obviously. There's no
Nah,
such thing. But
I've got
something
tattoos of mine, but I
Like, you know the
fully
band
know.
that, like, someone will like take the mick out. of
Yeah,
you for
I
liking
fully
it.
know that people could look at me and be like,
Yeah.
"Are you sure you're not a teenage girl?" And I'm like, and that band is McFly.
Oh, wow.
The first band that actually got me into band music, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
We went to see them
yep, we did, didn't we?
twice.
No, that was McBusted.
No, we've been to see them. Was you at McFly?
No, I've seen McFly
At
once.
the Ray Hall, at the Market
That was,
Rosen.
yeah, that was with me.
Oh yeah.
And McBusted like
No,
3
yeah, it
times.
was McBusted. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah. McFly, that's yours.
so McFly's probably
shit,
mine.
no.
Even though it didn't really embarrass me too
I
much.
I was never realised how much of a guilty pleasure they were when I was younger, until recently when I realised that I'd seen them 6 times,
Wow.
and my first gig was with them, and my first bought album was them, and that's all time low. But I love them. They're great.
Actually, I think mine might be Scout for Girls.
Oh, really?
Going back to it, yeah, because
Wow.
if you look, they have about, I don't know, 10 songs that's absolute bangers. Like,
I can name 2.
really?
Yeah.
What?
She's so lovely.
It's
So
a lovely
and
Heartbeat. Wish I Was James Bond.
Oh yeah.
Something about goodbye.
This ain't a
Love
love song,
song.
this is goodbye.
That
I
thing.
can't name them all right now because I've been waiting. I don't know. Anyway, they got some good songs.
Message them. No, I don't think they're doing much at the moment. You could probably get on a support slot with them.
I saw this doing another
Seems
festival.
achievable.
I smell a BO. I'm sorry for this shirt. I'm really
Yeah.
sorry. I'll send it back washed.
Scooter.
Is that your?
Really?
Is that your guilty pleasure? Scooter?
I don't know. I
That
think.
might be a bit too far, mate.
You think?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Not
He's not.
Scooter.
His kids won't remember
I
Scooter.
don't know. I don't know, man. Like I think.
I
I
remember
think everything.
Scooter's kids.
I think everything I listen to is a bit shit.
DJ
anyway.
Cammy.
So.
I mean, I've been on Spotify the odd time. And I've seen you listen to some dodgy stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Like
I mean, there's some stuff on there I can't pronounce.
really,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like what?
I've had a listen before and it was like Spanish techno.
Is it really? Oh
Right.
shit.
I assume that was you.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Honestly, I don't.
He's probably playing
I
some of
have-
the sample as
I
well.
have
I don't know.
no idea. I'm trying to think because most music here I listen to is shit anyway. So
What do you guys kind of judge him for listening to?
yeah, that is actually a good
Yeah.
question. What do
I
you
don't
guys?
know what you
I
listen
don't
to.
Well, I was about to say Stereophonics are actually a good band.
Oh, they just sound the same.
Yeah.
Every song.
Like, you like it, don't you?
I did. Not really. I don't know.
Oh, what about
Been a
fucking
couple
Kasabian?
Oh,
Nah.
yeah, they're kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who do I love? You guys hate?
I'm a fan.
Smiths.
Oh, the
Smiths.
Smith there.
Yeah, Smiths suck.
No,
I can't say shit because they're famous and get him that.
No,
you know,
they're
they
alright.
do, but I just don't like the music.
I think Morrissey's worse.
Yeah.
That'd be
You
curly.
hate thing. You hate thing. Don't you hate Arcane Roots, don't you,
I don't hate them. It's Biffy Clyro I hate.
mate? They're
What,
amazing.
new stuff or old stuff?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Actually, well, that being said, I listened to. Well, I didn't listen to it. It came on the radio at work once, and it was.
Don't say that out loud on the mic.
But I think Bubbles is the worst song I've ever heard in my
Oh
life.
no, it's amazing.
Great on me.
I did go through a phase of really liking it, but now it just annoys me.
Like, honestly, there's times where proper,
I love
you know, I can't
cringy.
explain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it now. Now.
No, we're gonna play. No, we're gonna play Bubbles.
So guess my guilty pleasure is everything. Everything's just shit that I listen to. Is that where
Yeah.
we're going with
Sam
this?
has no music.
No,
Yeah.
your guilty pleasure would be Big Shack because you genuinely enjoy that.
Yes, Big Shack.
Okay.
Big Shack. That's a banger.
Nice.
That's a banger.
Is it though?
There we go. It is a banger.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's a banger. It's a banger.
So what we had? We've had syphilis. We've had.
They're all the ones we cut out. All right. Shall we play one more track?
Yeah.
Track. It's up to you guys.
Oh.
Whatever you wanna.
So this song's called
Party Hard.
Yes.
Party Hard.
Party Hard,
Andrew
WK.
WK.
That's
No,
the band guilty
No,
pleasure.
it has to be by you.
Oh, that's shit.
Our
I
cover
don't
of
know.
Party Hard.
Yeah, get the acoustics out. We'll do a
Yeah.
quick cover of it now.
I mean, you could if you want.
Don't know it.
Well,
Just shouting "Party Hard."
Skeggy.
A cappella version. Party hard.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
So what's been played already? What have we? I don't know what. we've
I
played.
will.
Nah.
Oh, we played the last track first. Should we play the first?
Oh, do you mean after the new EP? Or,
Oh yeah. So let's do Caroline.
23.
Yeah,
okay,
23.
yeah,
Does he play
23.
Caroline?
yeah, play
Yeah.
23.
This song is called 23.
First time that I went to a place we called our own, the place where we first kissed, or where we'd go to be alone. And if I had my way, I'd still be here today. Sadly, you can't be, because to say, but I will see you soon. Miss your big blue eyes, but never had to compromise. 'Cause you've been so strong for so long, and I could see you getting tired. What's it like up in the sky, way up past the clouds? And do you think you could hear me now if I try to sing real loud? I hope you're watching over me. I miss you more than words can speak. Ever since that day, I've never walked away. There's nothing I could do. I miss the sunny days in May. So many things to say, but I will see you soon. And ever since that day, I never walked away, but I will see you soon.
Alright, so we've come to the end.
Oh,
Why?
Yeah.
I was enjoying that.
Yeah.
It's now 12 in the 12
It's
a.m.
now 1 a.m.
Oh shit.
Mackies, yeah?
Mackies, yeah.
You guys obviously did an acoustic session before we did this interview, but I
Yeah.
think the interview will come out first.
Okay.
So make sure you subscribe to Local Distortion
Of
so
course.
you catch the acoustic session. You guys did 2 tracks. We're not going to tell you what they were.
Secret.
We might have already said.
Oh no,
I can't remember.
What was the tracks we did?
Don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I do.
well, you did 2.
Yeah.
That is confirmed. So where can everyone follow you guys on social media?
Galahad.com.
Get the sponsor in there quick.
Sponsor me.
So where can they find us? Your
Facebook,
free stuff.
your street corner somewhere probably.
YouTube.
Yep. Bebo.
MySpace.
MySpace. Wow.
Did you even say Twitter? Did you say Twitter?
No, you didn't.
Nah,
Fuck
Twitter,
Fuck Twitter.
Instagram, Pinterest.
Tumblr. No.
eBay.
eBay. Gumtree.
But you're on Spotify, you're on iTunes.
Yeah, man.
You're on all that stuff.
Basically, just all the usual stuff that everyone
Yeah.
else is on. We're on that.
Nice.
And
We're on
Grindr.
Deezer.
I'm on Deezer.
Yeah,
Oh,
Deez
and-
nuts.
and Shazam.
You can Shazam us.
You can.
But you can't Shazam any live stuff. It don't work that way. I've tried.
Alright, so you can follow Local Distortion on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We do some behind the scenes stuff sometimes.
Oh shit.
Not today.
Right, okay.
And yeah, obviously subscribe to this glorious YouTube channel. And yeah, we have t-shirts for sale as well, which are £12.
I'm wearing one right now.
You
Ben-
only,
Ben
you only
Thorn
£12.
You got your dandruff all over it.
Other
Yeah.
BO.
Nobody's buying that.
I'm buying it.
Alright,
Gonna have
cheers
to.
guys.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Thank you for having us. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
very much.
Wow.